Hi all, Dave Rossio here from StreetFighter Australia. What a privilege. We're in the brand new ZL1 Camaro, delivered straight from dealership. Customer delivered it straight to our StreetFighter workshop, and he's asked us to do the 850 horsepower upgrade on it, and just finished it an hour or two ago, and we're out on the road just giving it its first road test, and I want to give you a bit of a feel of what we're feeling in the car. Just driving up to the freeway at the moment, just through some pretty heavy traffic. Car's driving beautifully, absolutely as standard, or easy to drive, I should say. Just weaving through the traffic on our way to the freeway, and we're going to give it a little bit of a run up the freeway. Firstly, to make sure everything's okay, all systems are go to be able to deliver it 100% to the customer. Secondly, just to give you guys, our viewers, a bit of an understanding of 850 horsepower in a brand new delivered vehicle, how easy it is to drive through the city streets, and how amazing it will be on the freeway. Just on our way up the freeway still, we're catching a lot of red lights. Unfortunately, it's the middle of the afternoon traffic. Cars idling away beautifully. We've got that rock and roll happening here. We've fitted our StreetFighter Stage 3 cam to this vehicle. It just gives it that beautiful attitude at idle, and also allows us to make the 850 horsepower. Just sitting there, just enjoying the idle on this vehicle. If you don't know, these cars come out at 640 horsepower, so in essence we've increased it by almost 200 horsepower. We're just going to have a little bit of a listen to the exhaust. Sounds amazing. Just through the tunnels, we get an echo back off the walls. I really like the sound of that. Absolutely amazing. So we're up on the freeway, so we've got a little bit of an opportunity. We can only do 100 or 110, but we can just feel how smooth the car is, and just give it a bit of a let it open its run its legs a little bit up on the freeway, and it actually feels absolutely smooth. Jeez, it's got some punch. Now this car has got torque vectoring on the rear diff. What that means is if it slips on one side, it'll actually pick it up and move the torque across to the other wheel. It just makes for driving in a straight line around corners, if that makes sense. It just holds it like a train on a track. It's amazing. You'll see I'm only doing 100, but I'm just really hardly driving this vehicle. Now with 850 horsepower, it is just all underfoot. It's there when you want it. Just turns you into a big kid. I've got to keep within the speed limits, but jeepers, you just put your warp speed in a second. Amazing. Then we back off, so I've backed off the accelerator. Hardly any cabin note. All the note is outside, and that's how we build our StreetFighter exhaust systems. You can drive across Australia in this vehicle without any trouble at all, without getting out the car tired or with a headache. No drone in the cabin. Do 100, 110, put it on cruise control. You hardly hear the exhaust. The exhaust is only there for acceleration, deep startup, idle. You give it a bit of a boot, you can hear the supercharger, you can hear the exhaust, and it all comes into it then. Back off, nice and subtle. So it's got both aspects of being a brutal supercar type V8 sound and allowing you to drive it for hundreds of kilometres on end. So I'm really enjoying this drive at the moment. That was a fun drive up the freeway. Absolutely just full of torque, full of power, full of smoothness. As you probably know, this engine's supercharged. It comes out with a 1.7 litre supercharger, and it's at 640 horsepower. I think they quoted at 477 kilowatt, which is 640 horsepower on. So it comes out with a 1.7 litre supercharger. What we do at StreetFighter is just tweak that up a little bit in the way of exhaust system. We run the supercharger a little bit faster with our pulley system, our top and bottom pulley system. We've got two levels of upgrades for these ZL1s. We have the 750 horsepower package, which is 100 horsepower above standard, and this one here, which is the 850 horsepower. Difference between the two is the 750, still receives your full exhaust system. It receives your pulley upgrade, your engine calibration. This one's got lowering as well. And that'll increase our power level to about 750, but to go that extra 100 horsepower, as per this one, we need to replace the front pulleys. We've also replaced the camshaft in this one to give the fuel system, the cam actually operates the fuel system. So that does two things. It allows us to achieve more power from the engine, but it allows us to run the fuel system at a higher level as well. So this one's got our StreetFighter Stage 3 camshaft, and it's got our proprietary StreetFighter CNC ported cylinder head. So it's had quite a bit of engine work and a bit of work done in this one. Creates a fantastic idle. We'll have a listen to that in a minute. Creates the power, but it's all drivable as you've just seen through the city and up the freeway. We do also go up to 1,000 horsepower level. Now that utilises a few extra things. We actually replaced the supercharger with a larger 2.9 litre supercharger. We utilise our Stage 4 cam, our StreetFighter Stage 4 cam, still our heads, it's still our full exhaust. So you can find all of that on the website, streetfighter.net.au. But for now, our 850 package, absolutely perfect. This will be 001 in Australia. This is the first one we've done. It'll be serialised, it'll have a plaque under the bonnet. And this will be #1 in Australia at the 850 level. So please check us out. We've got workshops around Australia in every major city. Can be done in your major city. Comes with a 100,000 3-year driveline warranty. So the work that we do, we also warrant the driveline for you. That is on top of your HSV warranty. So streetfighter.net.au. Check us out for your brand new ZL1 Camaro, or if you've got the 2SS, check us out for that as well. Plenty of packages on those.